To this, we had a lesson on subdividing curves, right? Remember we did an arc and we did a line, and we used the subdivide curve function to take those curves and subdivide them into pieces. Okay, so if you guys please make sure your monitors are turned off and you're paying attention to the discussion. All right? Okay, so far, all of the geometry, everything that we have created has been created in Grasshopper, and it shows up red over in Rhino, right? Okay, so today what we want to do as a simple single lesson is I want to show you how to use the params-geometry tab. So here's params, and here's the params tab and the geometry panel, right? To create work, to create line work and objects in Rhino and feed them into Grasshopper. Okay? All right, so here we go. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to create a point over in Rhino. All right, so here I am in Rhino, and I'm going to type in point, correct? And look what it's asking me for. It says location of object. I'm going to stay away from the grid, and I'm just going to put it out here somewhere. So there's a point. Okay? Then I'm going to create a second point. All right? So here, point, and I'm going to put one over here. Okay? So there's 2 points. There's nothing showing up over here yet. All right, so the next thing that I want to do is under the params tab, right, I'm going to open up geometry and I'm going to look for point. Okay? So what I'm going to do is grab the point function and drop it onto the canvas. Now, I'm going to feed 2 points in, so I'm going to create 2 points. So I need to copy that one. So copy, control V. Okay? Now, I want you guys to remember something. What does it mean when the component is yellow or orange? It's empty. It's not functioning. It's not doing anything. It's not an error, but it's not doing anything. All right? So what I want you guys to do is I want you to, and you guys are going to do this all in just a moment. You're going to click on the first point, all right? And you're going to come down. So right-click on the first point, come down to set one point. So see right there? I'm going real slow so you guys can watch. So I right-clicked here, and then I came down the context menu to set one point. When I click that, it disappears, and notice that I'm over in Rhino, and there's a little arrow now. So I can pick the first one. Now notice that it turned gray. So now I'm going to do the same thing with the second one. Set one point, click the second one, and I now have 2 points that are defined in Rhino, right? But are feeding into Grasshopper. All right? You guys try it. I'll pause this video. Okay, so everybody was able to feed the 2 points into Grasshopper. So now I'm going to ask you all to do something that you already should know how to do. Okay? So I want you to use the first point and the second point to create a line. Don't do anything yet, just listen. I want you to use Grasshopper to create a Grasshopper line between point A and point B. I then want you to take that line and subdivide it with an adjustable slider between 5 and 20. Okay? So go for it. I'll do the same thing off screen so you guys can, and I'll pull it back over in a minute. Okay? And I did use the wrong term. I want you to divide the curve between 1 and 20. Yep. Nope, wrong component. Go back in your notes. And what I just said should have clarified that for you. Yuji, you got it? Alright, you got it? Yes? 5. Minimum 5, max 20. James, you got it? Alright, good. Now, so some of you might say, alright. Some of you might say, oh, alright, big deal. So we created a line from points. Alright, but one of the things that you guys got to understand is that the line is now adjustable in Rhino. Alright, and no matter which one you do, right, you can continue to adjust it in Rhinoceros, and you can adjust it in 3 dimensions. Okay? Alright, that simple? Okay, good. Oh, I needed to record that, didn't I?
Yeah.
Oh, it was recording. Shoot. There's going to be a big blank spot in there. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and stop this video.